So we start off with the national flag carrier, which is Kenya Airways, now says that it did not default on its 64 billion shillings taxpayer guaranteed debt, but inked a deal to have the government take over repayment in the wake of depressed revenues. In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, KES says that the deal inked with the government will see the airline resume servicing the loan, but at more friendly rates. Let's now take a look at the latest regarding Kenya Airways. The government of Kenya has 172 billion shillings worth of state-owned enterprises guaranteed debt, 48% of which is attributable to the national flag carrier Kenya Airways. Just days after the National Treasury revealed that the airline had defaulted on debt to the tune of 102 billion shillings, 64 billion shillings of which is guaranteed by the taxpayer, KES management now says that it wasn't a default but a deal with the government to help reprofile its debt.
So we are not leaving the burden to GOK. We are basically recognizing it's our responsibility. So we will pay it, but not over 3 years, but a longer period, which we are yet to discuss with GOK. For the one that is not guaranteed, we are still in discussions with the lenders. We are making payments. We might not be up to date, but we are making payments. So we are not fully in default on the unguaranteed loan.
This comes at a time when the airline has been accused by Pilots Association of running operations at costs above industry optimal levels. In the period ended the 30th of June 2022, KES operational costs stood at 53.1 billion shillings, up 51% compared to the same period in 2021.
There's nothing wrong with the product of Kenya Airways as a product. The tourists are there, the numbers, the cargo is there, but they are unable to meet their obligations. That means there's something wrong with our cost drivers. Because unless he wants to say in the whole world, even if an aircraft is full of passengers and full of cargo, you cannot make money.
What we are currently doing with our current project is help to reduce that cost. Remember I mentioned the cost of leasing and the overall cost of operating to come down by 10%. Why? So that it can be below its peers in the market and we can become more productive going forward. So we hope to get to that point by 2024. So it's nothing new. It's not a new discovery. I think everybody understands that the unit cost of operating has been high, and that's what we're working to reduce.
Transport and Infrastructure Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has hinted at repositioning Kenya Airways through dedicated focus on its subsidiary business.